Yo, 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 it is NWO bringing you countdown to Madden 23 with some Madden 22 twist. So here we go. I'm going to make sure we can do this today, our daily game. Let's see if the Ultimate Seasons have refreshed. They have. Okay. One game. Let's get it done.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Let's send it down to your team.
We've got another good one on tap.
You know who they are.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing at line of scrimmage. Except for that is a 0 play.
To throw is Brady. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. That's caught. It's Ahmad Rashad. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. The back deep, Cooper Kupp. Taking it about the 16. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On first down, Alexander.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Got his man. It's caught.
It's a touchdown, City. And a touchdown, the world. Yep. Do I have any news today? Well, this might be the last video this week. That's big news. Seeing how I feel Friday, we might do an official F122 official launch video. I mean, not sure.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on
should be back Saturday though, definitely, for a video.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Looking deep for Julio. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. To throw on second down. Mixon, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete.
Well, that's end of one. That's how hold up the two fingers.
To be the final play
for two.
of this first quarter. To throw on third down. Mixon, and that is incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
I become better. They have nerfed this game.
The Hall of Famer's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
It may be too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Touchdown, Studi. And touchdown, boy.
A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers.
Number 99, you can join the group in the lobby. You have earned your ticket to the touchdown hotel.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Meanwhile, Brady's throw here complete to Kelsey. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Joseph Charlton now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Cup now on the return.
And bulldozing his way through. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Martin now. The score as he'll send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Brady. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
This returnable for Cup.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot.
And this is caught at the 20. And in for the
Touchdown City. Boom, boom.
Julio Jones. 68 yards.
And the Steelers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
And to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play.
Sorry, if I like PC, you're not going to like this game.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack on first down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Time for a break. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now.
Welcome to the second half of this game and second half of this video, I think. Don't forget if you hit, please hit like. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Will help me out as well. Yeah, subscribe. As we got number 10 Cup entering the Touchdown Hotel. Because it's a touchdown city and a touchdown world.
got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And take it right on the 30. Unable to corral him. He fights through. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, you certainly have to give them a credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I's, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored. And caught
touchdown.
in the end zone. Touchdown.
Steelers.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, no matter I don't forget.
And the
That
Steelers
guy.
are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
In the 3rd quarter,
And that is going to do
time
it
for the 4th.
for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Powers past him at midfield. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they take a knee. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
That's the end of this game. So please, once again, if you like what you saw, hit the like button and share some support, and hit the subscribe if you hadn't already. NWO signing out.